7 Cents Phonecast. Find out about us before you find out about you.
Thank you for calling 7 Cents. This is Violet. Who am I speaking to?
Hi, Violet. It's Billy.
Oh,
We
hi,
spoke
Billy.
last
How are
night.
you?
How are you?
Yes.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Good. Nice to hear from you again, love.
Yes, as calling, because you touched on something last night that I didn't ask about, was the career. And just thought maybe we can focus on that tonight? Yeah.
Of course, of course. Give me a moment to grab my cards here, love. Perfect. Did you have any specific questions before I begin?
Yes. I am in the middle of a lawsuit I was terminated from my job back in August. I am working clinical research, so I'm a professional person and have been doing this work for almost 20 years. Well, longer than that because my oldest kid is 20. However, I was terminated. They said it was poor job performance, but I say it wasn't. My lawyer seemed to believe all the information I gave him that they fired me for a particular client. And the same thing I thought about as well. Now we're going after them for a large amount of money, $300,000. They offered me, I think it was not $30,000, not much at all. But, of course, I'm not accepting that. But I'm at the point now where I'm having financial issues. I'm not getting any job interviews, and it's getting a little scary. So we'll see what the cards say at this point. Yeah.
All right, love, of course. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that, but hopefully I can offer you that insight and guidance that you're looking today and maybe some advice.
Okay.
Of course, we're using our tarot cards today, my intuition. Let's go ahead and begin.
Okay.
Spirit guides, please offer Billy the insights and the guidance that he is seeking here today towards his career, towards his abundance, spirit guides, towards his finances, his path for success, spirit guides. What do we see here? Okay, there's definitely that unbalanced energy here, picking up on temperance, and it's in reverse. Okay, so your lawyer really does care about you. I do see that.
You're right. He said, oh, wow.
Yeah.
A lot of my clients call, and the secretaries are like, oh, the client's on the phone. But he says, whenever you call,
right.
Oh, William is on the phone.
Yeah, no,
they love you.
He really does care about you, and he's passionate about this case. And so that's good. You got someone, an ally on your side that's in the legal team, and he's doing everything in his power to help. So that's good. Now, let's go ahead and pick up more spirit guides. What is this next step, spirit guides? Do we see success? Do we see justice for Billy in court, spirit, towards his career, towards his decision?
Now, I am meeting with he and his son. It's the father and son team tomorrow.
That's interesting. You said father and son because the card that showed me that he cares for you, it's two men on the card. So that's interesting.
Okay, yeah, he's senior and his son is junior, and we all have the same name, William. Yep, William Senior, William Junior, and I'm William the Third.
That lawyer is meant for you, okay?
Yeah, exactly.
So let's see here. Now, I think you have good odds is what I'm picking up on because it shows that they are mature, they are sharp, and they are confident. So I really want to go ahead and see a little bit more. Ooh, the Lovers came out. Okay. I don't know what that has to do with this. Sometimes irrelevant cards will come out, and it'll be about different energies, but we're going to focus on career, okay?
Okay.
So let's go ahead and see here. We're focusing on career. Now, this is weighing very heavy on your mind. This is something that is very stressing you out. Now, here's the thing. Okay, now we're starting to get a better picture here, Billy. We're seeing it can go two paths. Okay, obviously this can go two paths, but it's how different the paths are. The second path is that if this doesn't go your way, you're going to be, I do sense a very devastating energy, okay? So you might be set back. It's not saying that you're not going to bounce back and get back up on that horse and fix your life, but it's going to put a lot of setbacks in your life. So it's going to be something that's going to take you a hot minute to, come back from, okay? It's not something that you'll be able to bounce back quickly. Now, another thing is, you're going to be okay. We just pulled out, really? Seriously, we just pulled out Wheel of Fortune, and we have 9 of Cups. So what's going to happen here, because I'm starting to get a bigger picture, this court, the hearing, going back and forth, all of that stuff, all of that, is going to make you very exhausted. It's going to burn you out. You might not, you're going to go into it feeling confident. You're going to have, these lawyers on your side, this great team. You're going to feel confident. You're going to feel great. I'm here to warn you, and tarot is advising you, keep that confidence because it's very important. Manifest that faith. Have hope. Okay? Be very positive. That's very important. Now, another thing is you're going to go in this feeling great, but they're going to burn you out. You're going to start to feel not so confident about it. And the only reason I'm mentioning this, and I'm going to stop talking about that part now, is so you can be warned that your attitude is very important in this, okay? Now, another thing is you're rebelling against this, against these people. You was always a loyal, employee, always doing what needed to be done, and you was a great employee. And if anything, this is very, very unfair. So now at this point, they're seeing another side of you. They're seeing a rebellious side to you. And just as good as you was at your job, you're going to be just as good as taking care of yourself and taking care of what's yours, okay? Now, when it comes to these blessings, honey, I see blessings on the horizon. Yes, very, very strongly. We pulled out beautiful cards here that are showing me very strongly that you are going to be satisfied with the outcome, that luck is on your side. And this is going to be a chapter of a new journey for you, a new beginning, okay? We have the Fool here as well. So, but this chapter, okay, Billy, keep up here, hon. This chapter right now, once you are over with the court hearings and, the blessings come through and you win and et cetera, it's going to be a very new chapter with, you're not going to have nothing else. Now it's like, it's a new start. So there's no more of this guy holding you back. So now would be the time, or at least somewhat, if you can, here and there, when you get a chance, start preparing for when you do win, okay? I want you to do that. Start preparing for when you do win. And I believe that you're already trying to do that, but really set that in stone because I really do see good energy for you winning, Billy. I do. Energy here is good. You might not get exactly how much you want, but there's still a possibility for that. But still, all signs are still pointing, all odds are pointing to you that you will be successful in this case as long as your attitude is important as well. Okay?
Right. Okay. And it will be. And I'm glad that you mentioned that. So I used to be really good at manifesting when I lived in the States.
Awesome. So you're familiar. Great.
Yeah, So now that I've got some freedom from that job and I'm going to close my business tomorrow because it's not doing well here, I'm going to have more time to be able to focus. Today I went and did my regular walk on the street as I dance while I walk. And everybody seems to think I'm like this big movie star or whatever. They get happy. I get happy because they're happy. So I'm just sending all this positive energy, Yeah, just keeping everybody happy.
Yes, 100%. Yeah. So I'm glad you're familiar with the manifestation because that's what I'm telling you to do. Okay, love?
Yep.
All right. Now, secondly, let's go ahead and see. We want to go ahead and see if any applications are going to go through, any interviews are going to go through, and that you're going to get some new employment, okay?
Okay.
Go ahead and tap in here, Spirit, for Billy. Please, Spirit, offer the insight and guidance for this lovely Spirit. Do we see any new employment, any new abundance coming here, any new stability? Here, let's go ahead and see. All right. So for now, wow, this really is a quarter life crisis. We just picked out energy showing the quarter life crisis. A major change is happening in your life. I think that this case and you being let off, I actually think is a good thing because it's pushing you towards this. This is your path. This is where you're supposed to be right now. So don't feel like, oh, I'm bad luck. I'm jinxed. Why is this happening to me? Yada, yada, yada. No, you're supposed to be exactly where you are right now, okay? Now, when it comes to getting a new income, a new job or being employed, oh my goodness, that's so crazy. You're giving me chills. I love giving you readings. Shut up. I just pulled out a card. Now, these tarot cards, all tarot cards are the same, but the pictures are different, and sometimes it'll have different deciphers, whatever. Now, bottom of the deck energy is the Hangman, and I want you to guess what underneath the Hangman, his name is Unemployed. Okay? So that means unemployed. Okay? So I'm going to be honest. I don't see any applications or interviews for the interviews are going through or any new employment for the time being. I don't see that for the rest of this year, I'll be honest. But that doesn't mean that you're not going to get back up because you're exactly where you need to be. I think the best thing that you can do is keep trying, keep going at it, keep preparing, and keep that good attitude, and blessings will come your way. But I don't see employment anytime soon, though.
Okay. Yeah, so what I'm doing is closing my restaurant because it's costing me more money. Money has run out, so I have to watch every penny. Yeah. And once that's out, once I'm done with that, then I can be able to focus my energies on other places. But I do need a break, like a resting period from that work because it's very stressful. The people aren't the best. There's a bunch of corporate people who walk around with the chest up like their crap don't stink, and that's not my energy, but I do a good job when I do work. Yeah. So it's very difficult to be in the lion's den.
Yeah, I just think a switch up needs to happen, and I think that you have the correct opportunities and the correct energy at the time. You just need to shape and mold it. Right, this is the time to shape and mold it. Okay. So, because if you take certain missteps right now in the next couple from now until the next couple months, and you take certain missteps, you might just completely get off track. So I need you to take certain steps. Yeah, I think everything will be okay. Just all about that energy, and make sure to follow us, okay? If you know what I mean, if you understand me.
Yes, I do. Yes. Have a good night, and hello to your husband since we have the same birthday, and then we'll talk soon. I'll keep you updated.
I love my Aries. I'm an Aquarius, by the way. If you love Aquarius, just so you know. All right, honey. Thank you. Have a good night.
All right. You too. Good night. Bye.
We hope you've enjoyed this 7th Sense Phonecast. Our gifted professionals are able to break through the confusion and point you in the right direction. Go to www.seventhsensepsychics.com. We all have a path in life. Let us help you find yours.